Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to today's Self-Care Saturday episode for the month of July. Almost forgot what month it was. So today we're going to be working on a hair detangling spray. So it helps get out those pesky knots and it leaves your hair nice and smooth. Believe it or not, I used to have longer hair back in high school, middle school, and elementary. So like for the first half of my life. Then I chopped it all off for I don't know what reasons, but I remember with my hair, because it's very thick and it was long, I would get clumps of hair, so my hair would get tangled a lot. So this would have helped me back then, but if you have long hair and you get tangles, this is for you. Before we get started on the workshop, let's go over some of the materials you'll need. With our workshop today, I went ahead and purchased these 16-ounce spray bottles from Amazon. They came in a very nice pack. It comes with a little spray attachment as well as a little lid to it and some handy dandy nifty labels, which you may or may not want to use. For the main ingredients, you'll need some vegetable glycerin, some tea tree essential oil, rosemary, and lavender. You'll also need a funnel of some type to help you pour everything inside your container. The recipe does call for a tablespoon of vegetable glycerin, but we'll go ahead and quadruple. That's 4 times the recipe so that it fits in this 16-ounce bottle. And for that, we are going to be using 1/4 of a cup of measuring spoon for the glycerin, and then we'll get into the other details. I forgot to mention that it comes with this handy dandy brush so you can clean out the inside when you're done using it. What you'll need to do first is get your empty container. The recipe is for a 4-ounce bottle, so whatever size bottle you're working with, you're going to go ahead and multiply it by the quantitative size of your overall bottle. We're working with 16 ounces, so we're going to quadruple the overall recipe. And with that, it does call for 1 tablespoon, which is 2 ounces and 1/4 of a cup. So we're going to do 1/4 of a cup of this vegetable glycerin. Some of it will get lost in transition, so I usually like to pour in just a little bit more, just to offset the loss, because it's a thick consistency, almost like oil, so it's going to get stuck in the funnel, into the measuring spoon or cup, whatever you're using. So I just like to add a little bit more. And this is the funner part, where you add originally 6 drops of each essential oil, but like I said, we're quadrupling the recipe, so it's going to be 24 total. The last thing you'll need in this recipe is to fill up the rest of the container with water, which I failed to mention in our little materials portion of our workshop. And I myself am not going to fill it up all the way to the top, but relatively close to it. And then if you want, like I said, this kit comes with little spray attachments, so all you have to do is just Put it inside, seal it shut. Make sure it's not turned on, because the next thing you need to do is give it a good shake. And you're going to do this every single time you use it, is give it a nice good shake. Because most of your ingredients are oil-based and they don't mix well with water. And you just want to make sure that it's mixed well enough. And then all you have to do is go ahead and use it in your hair. Leave it in there for a few seconds, and then all you have to do is just use your comb, preferably a comb, not a brush, but a comb to brush out those pesky tangles. Thank you for joining me on today's workshop. We went ahead and worked on a hair detangler spray. So I made some prior to our workshop, and it's great because you can make it in bulk. And then as far as the actual spray, just spray it in your hair, like so. Wait about a minute for the, I don't want to say chemicals because it's natural, but you want to make sure to leave it in there so it softens up your tangle, and then you just need to run a comb through, and then it should straighten out, as well as leave your hair nice and soft and smooth. Again, this workshop was 4 basic ingredients: vegetable glycerin, lavender, rosemary, and tea tree oils. If you wanted to, you can add a little bit of peppermint in there too as well. And then you just top it off with some water. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our social media accounts. We have Facebook, Instagram. During the pandemic, we signed up for TikTok and Twitch, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. It is available on our homepage of our website, which I'll put into the comments down below. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any ideas for future self-care content, you're more than welcome to leave your suggestions in the comments below. Again, my name is Josh. I work at the library. Thank you very much for hanging out with me this Saturday afternoon, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.